just that by the nature of our people, we are a very enterprising community, and a community that looks for opportunities wherever people think or believe that they will make money. But I think it is time that we come to the realization that, as many of the speakers that have spoken before me have said, that there has to be a price that we will pay. Our county governments may have to live with the fact that they will lose a few channels of revenue. And so will the national government. I was just engaging with the Acting Commissioner General of KRA, and I was reminding her in 2015, I sponsored a law, the Alcoholics Amendment Act of 2015, that sought to do two things, three actually. One was to declare alcoholism as a disease, because indeed alcoholism is a disease. And we are asking our religious leaders to preach to our young people the dangers of alcoholism and try to speak them out of alcoholism. But you cannot speak someone out of a disease. You cannot preach someone out of a disease. You have to treat them. And therefore, I want to agree with the speaker who spoke from Nakada that we must work together with our county governments to ensure that we establish rehabilitation centers as treatment centers in all our counties in this region to treat those of us who are sick from the disease of alcoholism. The second objective of that bill or act of parliament was to make alcoholic drinks that are healthy affordable to many of our people. And we created a provision within our laws, the Excise Duty Act, to give 90% excise duty remission to beers that were produced from sorghum and millet. And the Honorable CS, who was then the senator for Tharaka Nithi, I engaged him because many of his farmers had suffered because they could not market the sorghum and millet that they were growing, especially the sorghum that they grow in Tharaka Nithi and parts of Kitui County and parts of Kericho, not Kirinyaga. But then successively, Your Excellency, our own government, between 2016 and 2021, in every finance bill we have targeted excise duty, the same excise duty on that beer. It's now, I think, at a 50% remission. And looking at data from beer manufacturers and even from KRA, they will tell you, successively, national government revenues from excise duty on alcohol has been going down. The uptake of second and third generation alcoholic drinks has also been going up. Therefore, there is some correlation between higher taxes on parts of the alcoholic drinks that are being sold and the uptake of illicit drinks. And therefore, there are hard decisions that we must make. And that we will not do with just KRA, we will not do by pointing fingers at our administrators and our police, who will in turn, as I was saying in the holding room, Your Excellency, the police will point fingers at the judiciary will point fingers at the county governments, and for those of us who are members of parliament and MCAs, we will point fingers at everybody. But that does not give us a solution. And therefore, I want to pray, Your Excellency, that these forums will come up with tangible and long-term solutions to the problem that bedevils not just our region, but our country. Your Excellency, I just want to conclude by saying, from the National Assembly and Parliament, we shall do and endeavor to do whatever it will take. If there are laws that we need to change, it will not take us more than 3 weeks to do public participation and push those bills or amendments that we need to do. Because we must rescue, as you said, Your Excellency, a generation of young people that is going to waste. In another 10 to 15 years, this region will not have any productive young people.